Hey guys, and welcome back to Mana Down Under. Today we're looking at the coin flipping tribal commander from Battle Bond. Now, like previous deck ideas, it's just a deck idea. I'm not doing an exact list here. I'm just highlighting cards that we know or think we need in the deck that support what you're trying to do. So the commanders are Zndrsplt, the Eye of Wisdom, and Okaun, the Eye of Chaos. One's red, one's blue, they're both 5 mana. So the Eye of Wisdom is a 1/4 homunculus. They partner together, clearly. At the beginning of combat on your turn, flip a coin till you lose a flip. Whenever a player wins a coin flip, draw a card. Great. So the commander itself has a lot of coin draw built in. The Eye of Chaos partners with the Eye of Wisdom. Duh. Beginning of combat on your turn, flip a coin till you lose a flip. Whenever a player wins a coin flip, double the power and toughness into end of turn. Okay, so the deck wants to do 3 things. First thing, coins. It loves flipping coins. That's why we're here, coin tribal. Drawing cards, and getting the Eye of Chaos big as we can. So the deck's trying to do all 3 at the same time, and I feel the best way to do it is maybe with a bit of artifact support underneath. So we'll just look at the most important card in the deck. Crack Thumb. 2 mana, legendary artifact. If you would flip a coin instead, flip 2 coins, ignore 1. This deck focuses around this artifact. You have a lot of tutors to get it, you have lots of ways to protect it and sustain it, because you can flip a lot of coins in one turn and each flip has different outcomes. You need to control them. So it doesn't make the game random, suddenly makes it more in your favor. There is always a chance you could fail, but better odds than what it was. Now there is an instant win combo in the deck too. Chance Encounter, the 4 mana red enchantment. Whenever you win a coin flip, put a luck counter on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there's 10 luck counters or more, you win the game. Now, you can win it just by gradual coin flipping and getting the luck counters, which isn't actually that hard. You can quite easily flip 5 to 10 coins a turn. But this Efreet here, for 3 mana to 1/2, he's nothing special, but we're here for the ability. You can just pay 0 mana to flip a coin, target opponent calls heads or tails in air. If the flip ends up in your favor, he gains phasing. Otherwise you bury him. Now we don't care about that. We just care about the 0 flip a coin. That's where it ends. So what you do is spam that ability on the stack, 100 times. So you do all your triggers, all your coin flipping, and then we'll just put a ton of counters on the chance encounter. So you win. Now here's the next cards which all care about coin flipping. There are a lot more, but a lot of coin flipping cards are just like 1 red, win the coin flip, deal a damage, and that's where it ends. So these are the cards that actually care about it. So Fiery Gambit is one of my favourite, 3 mana red sorcery. Flip a coin until you lose a coin flip or choose to stop. If you lose a flip, has no effect. So there's no downside here, that's fine. If you win 1 flip, you deal 3 damage to target creature. If you win 2 or more, it deals 6 damage to each opponent. And if you win 3 or more, you get to draw 9 cards and untap all your lands. So again with Crack Thumb, keep it in mind if you've got Crack Thumb in this deck. Every coin flip will have 2 chances. You get to re-roll essentially. Very easy to pull that off in this deck. It's not hard at all. 3 mana to draw 9 cards and untap all your lands. Suck it blue, even though you are blue. Squeeze Revenge. I didn't even know about this card. 3 mana, it's a red-blue sorcery. Choose a number. Flip a coin that many times or until you lose a flip. Whenever comes first. If you win all the flips, draw 2 cards for each flip. So the more greedy you can be, and the lucky, the more you draw. For example, let's just say 1. So at 3 mana, we've chosen to win 1 flip. If we win it, we draw 2 cards. With Crack Thumb, our odds are pretty good in our favour. So at worst, we've got a divination here. But let's say we chose 3. We could win up to 6 cards. So, I like it. I like it a lot. Game of Chaos. This is a pretty good card. It's pretty greedy. So pretty much it's big wall of text but summarized. You flip a coin, whoever wins, well if you win in your favor, you get to siphon your opponent. If you lose the flip, the opponent gets control, but if you keep winning, you keep doing it, going again and again and again, but you have to double the stake with each round. So you're more likely to have a successful chain than your opponent would, because you've got Crack Thumb to control it. And you're siphoning, you're dealing 1 damage and taking 1 life, which is rare for a red effect. If you're feeling really risky, you could get a kill with it, Puppet's Verdict is a 3 mana red instant. Flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy all creatures with power 2 or less. If you lose the flip, destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater. Now with Croc Thumb, there's a good chance you can get a head and a tails. And well, you choose whether you want to win or lose. So you get to choose what gets wrecked. Planar Chaos is a really horrible enchantment. I didn't really wish I mentioned it. 3 mana, beginning your upkeep, flip a coin. If you lose, sack the Planar Chaos. Whenever a player plays a spell, they flip a coin. If they lose, counter the spell. So it's a weird locking thing. You have to keep flipping a coin to protect it, but it puts pressure on everyone that wants to cast spells because they've got to be lucky to get it through. The Minotaur, 4 mana, 3/3 with upkeep costs. You have to keep flipping a coin. So first turn, 1 coin, then 2, then 3 because it's cumulative. So whenever you win a flip, deal a damage to any target. Whenever you lose a flip, it will deal damage of your opponent's choice to any target. But again, Croc Thumb, your odds are in your favour. Eventually this thing can really build up with all those age counters on them, and you can do a lot of damage. Crazed Firecap, I wasn't sure to put in here, but it's a 7 mana 4/4. When it enters, you flip coins till you lose, and it comes with that many additional counters on it. It can be pretty big. Tide of War impulse maneuvers are kind of like Ghostly Prison nearly, like they deter attacking. If people do attack, there's going to be a bit of random chance on what dies and what gets double damage really. So Tide of War is whenever one or more creature blocks, flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy the defending player's the defending player sacrifices all blocking creatures. Otherwise, the attacking player sacrifices the blocked creatures. So it puts a big risk on you. And the maneuvers is whenever a creature attacks, flip a coin. If you win the flip, the next time that creature would deal damage this turn, it deals double the damage instead. If you would lose the flip, the next time that creature would deal damage, prevent that flip, that damage. So again, Croc Thumb helps you out. You can kind of dictate what you want. Stitch in Time. I didn't even know about this card. 3 mana, it's a red-blue. Flip a coin. If you win the flip, have an extra turn. That's pretty good. Molten Rebirth. Used to be a big standard card back in M14. 3 mana sorcery. You create 2 1/1 elemental tokens. If you win a flip, bounce it back to your hand. So it lets you keep recurring this sorcery. Good value. Ral Zarek finally got a tribal home here. His ultimate is flip 5 coins. Take an extra turn for each win. Or comes up heads, I should say. But not bad. Again, Croc Thumb, you can kind of dictate, and there's a good chance you might get 5 extra turns, and you're probably going to win the game then. Creepy Doll, you could go better creatures, but I'm trying to keep with the coin flipping tribal theme here. It's a 5 mana, 1/1 indestructible, so it'll block forever. Whenever Creepy Doll deals combat damage to a creature, flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy that creature. So it's like half Death Touch, if that makes sense. Boom Pile, 4 mana artifact, flip a coin. If you win the flip, destroy a non-land permanence. Amazing in this deck actually. Sorcerer Strong Box, 4 mana artifact. You pay 2, flip a coin. If you win the flip, sack it and draw 3 cards. Some people like that's expensive, but in this deck it's pretty good because the deck's got a pretty strong artifact sub-theme or support, because that's where a lot of our protection from Croc Thumb comes from. And because we need Croc Thumb so bad, we need a tutor for it. And all our tutors, if they've got Croc Thumb already, we've got these useless tutors. So good idea to have quite a good artifact sub-theme, because the rest of your cards aren't just dead once you've got the piece you need. Mana Crypt. If you've just got a free one lying around, or if you've got the money, it's there, it's a coin flip, you might save some life. Goblin Bomb. Now this card's gone up a lot lately because I think of the deck, and it's reserve list too. 2 mana enchantment. During your upkeep, you may choose to flip a coin. Target opponent calls heads or tails while they're in there. If the flip ends up in your favour, put a fuse counter on Goblin Bomb. Otherwise remove a counter. Remove 5 fuse counters from it, sacrifice it, deal 20 damage. AKA, beginning of your upkeep, flip a coin. If you win, put a counter on it, then remove 5 counters, boom, deal 20 damage to someone, which hopefully mid-late game can kill someone outright. Now, here's all the tutors. I've got 6 of them here. There's probably more forgotten, but we've got Fabricate, 3 mana, search your library for an artifact, put it into your hand. Easy. Whirl of Invention, it puts it straight onto the battlefield, which is great. Reshape, we need another artifact in play at first to go and get it, but that's not too hard. Gamble, we're taking a risk, but if it does go to the graveyard, there are plenty of artifact retrieval in blue, so it's not an issue. Mystic Tutor gets instants or sorceries, but then it gets an instant sorcery to get another tutor to get the Crack Thumb, because we are really dependent on Crack Thumb in this deck. Muddle the Mixture, you can transmute it for Crack Thumb, or there's plenty of other artifacts in the deck. Now, the second commander, we can't forget about the Eye of Chaos. Every time we're flipping coins here, he's getting doubled and doubled and doubled, he's getting really heavy. So I like the idea of Fling, or any Fling similar cards. I've only got 3 here, but there's a lot of different Fling variants in Commander. So Fling is the act of sacrificing a creature or throwing it into your opponent. You deal damage equal to the creature's power. So grab the Reins, Fling, or Soul's Fire, all deal damage to a player equal to the Eye of Chaos' power. And it's not that hard because first trigger, he goes up to 6, then 12, 24, 48. It only takes a few wins, only if you win 5 coin flips in a turn, he's big enough that he could kill someone. So yeah, just an idea there. Now protection, because we need Crack Thumb, we're reliant on it. Things like, I think it's pronounced Padim, the Council of Innovation, Console of Innovation, sorry. Artifacts have hexproof. As a bonus, if you have the biggest artifact in play, draw a card, that's cool. Darksteel Forge, because again, there's a pretty strong sub-theme of artifact, not a bad idea. That which is taken, put a Divinity counter on it, as long as it has a counter, indestructible, that's great. And that's pretty much the deck. We're trying to support Coin Flipping Tribal, which is amazing because no one else has it. We want to draw cards, and we want to double up our second commander, the Eye of Chaos' power, much as we can, then fling them to an opponent. Yeah, so I definitely feel artifact sub-theme support is the way I would like to build the deck, because all our tutors get the thumb, but if we already got the thumb, the tutors aren't useless. If we lose the thumb, we can get it back with more artifacts like Scrap Troller, Mere Retriever, things like that, but then the deck needs more win conditions than just flinging the second commander off. So I feel like going an artifact sub-theme, we can get things like Wormcoil Engine, Sculpting Steel, Hellkite, the Forge Master from Scars of Mirrodin can help us get the thumb. I feel like going the full artifact sub-theme really does help the deck out. But it's just, normal artifacts, we've all seen them before, just look them up on EDH Rec what you want to go for. How would you want to build the deck though? That's a good question. I'm seeing a lot of people online committing like the Nor on the Wary decks, where they go full chaos. Coin flipping nuts, Chaos Orbs, Warp World, Thief's Auction, going full crazy builds. And that does look pretty fun. This deck isn't as crazy, but I think it's actually pretty powerful. Mainly the Eye of Wisdom. Like, you won't realize how many cards that thing can draw a turn. Like, before combat, you could draw 5 cards with the thumb because you win. You choose how you win. It's not that hard to keep winning. The deck can draw 5-10 cards a turn easy. It's got no issue. And then the power and toughness of the second commander. If you can get one fling off, it's easy. And the deck isn't that expensive for a commander deck. Like, Crack Thumb is about $10. So is Chance of Encounter. A lot of these cards went up to about $10, $15 because of the commander. But overall, the deck's not that expensive. There's a lot of ways to build it quite budget because no one uses coin flipping. It's pretty cheap. Alright guys, that's it. So let me know down below how would you like to build the deck, or if there's any other cards I haven't mentioned. I know there's a lot of different flings, so I only picked 3 really. There's like 20 if you want. But yeah, let me know any cards you would like to use or recommend, or how you want to build the deck. Alright guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching guys. Please remember to like and sub, and have a good one.